code. Man, what in the... There we go. I'm about to do a water test. I don't want to say... If I say keywords, then they gonna kick my live off. But I'm gonna do a full run, no videos. Like, it's gonna be longer than 10 minutes probably because I gotta wait for the stuff. What up, Lola? But it's raining outside and I got a test left. Make sure it's still going good outside. Yep. So I'm about to get me some. Find me a good spot where it's coming down at. This way, like, ain't no way people can say it's a camera trick or nothing when I do this in one shot. See, this is the stuff I do on live. Like, when I'm not on live, I do this. I come out here and do shit like this. And then post it. Oh, you know what? I can get some off the bush. I can get it off the bush. Oh, shucks. We hardly ain't got any right now, but hold on. Let's see if I can catch some off the house. Dang, it was going hard too, right when I had this idea to get some. Here we go. We got some action. So we're gonna let this fill up. And then I'm gonna do my test. I'm gonna put the tester in there and we're gonna see if it turns. It ain't exciting now, but let it turn green. It's gonna get real exciting. All right, this looks like it's gonna be enough. What up, intellectual mindset? I'm about to do a test and see what's coming down. Chilling. I'm about to do a test and see what's coming down. Chilling. I had just stopped raining. I just made it out the house with this. Like, it's just stopped. So let's see if I get the same results I've been getting for like October, November. All right. All right, I got one test left too, so gonna find them. Bruh, they gonna be mad at me. Why you tell everybody we in here? How you even find us? Hold on. I know I didn't move it. Don't tell me I moved the test. Oh shit, hold on. It's the last test too. Hold on. Man. Hold on. It's up here. I know it is. I know I ain't moving. Oh, here it is, right here. Oh no, I didn't move. All right. So. All right, got it. Now, when this dissolves, if it turns yellow, then there's no coliform bacteria. If it turns green, it does have coliform bacteria. And if this is like the other 3 samples I got right here behind me, hold on. I flipped it. There's one, and there's one. So if it's anything like the other 3, if it turned green, then it's got E. coli in it, coliform bacteria. I gotta find a way to shake it up. Or stir it up or something. The other ones, I had a top on it, and I can't find the top to the last plastic thing that I got, so I might have to like sterilize something. Damn. I did not think of that. Hold on. All right. It's fucking green. Hold on. Watch this. It's fucking green. It's great. This is great. I don't know. What y'all think? Is it yellow? It might be yellow. Hold on. Because these other ones. So do you think the E. coli being transferred here or something? I think it's in the daggone yeah, I think it's in the plains, G. I think it's in the plains. Like, I think it's so I've been out for like every day walking, checking. So they were spraying. I got the screenshots of the effects. So this is what they said that it was gonna be like on Tuesday. But Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and part of yesterday, it was all sunny. So, but I seen the planes up. All right, it was all sunny here. See, I took it Saturday. I took the screenshot. And then Tuesday. You see what I'm saying? So, but it was all the way up in here. It was sunny. But what ended up happening was like when they were spraying it, they just kept spraying it. Like I don't find it I'd be hard pressed to accept any type of explanation as to why there's E. coli falling from the sky. Like, how is it getting up there? What is its natural habitat? Like, how is it coming down with the rain? We're not at war, allegedly. Okay? So, that takes enemies out of the picture. All right? It's enemies out the picture. Yeah, it's like, if our body is filtering out shit out of our soul, right? That's what dirtied up. Back, you know what I mean? It's much more than just the water. So yeah, it's the air. It's moisture. This is like, bruh, it's domestic terrorism. All right? This is T-reason. Okay? This is T-reason. You do this to your own people. I even wrote the articles. I wrote this stuff when I was about to go talk to these people. Like, hey, look what I found. You know what I'm saying? Look. I've been live testing on the. Yeah. It's weaponized. It is weaponized, sir. Testing. They passed the testing part. You feel me? Like, it's chronic. This is like, I keep saying, we're paying for our own oppression. Taxes, all this bullshit. We're paying for our own oppression. Government means to hinder. So the more money you give the government, the more you hindering yourself type shit. You feel me? It's like, we don't even know these people, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? How many people really know they politicians? How many times do they politicians actually come down and have town halls and stuff? Like, they only come down when they want your vote, when they need something from you. And we feed into it because we think it's going to make a difference. Meanwhile, they getting paid $100-some thousand a year. At least the people that's supposed to be monitoring what I'm monitoring. They get paid $100-some thousand a year a piece. I'm doing it. It costs $25. You see what I'm saying? Why are we wastefully spending all of this money on these people? If it costs $25 to do 5 tests, why do we need to pay people $100-some thousand a year and give them the equipment to do the job? I'm just saying. Hey, bruh, hey. Romeo, is it good? It's crazy to me. Not because when I go and shame their ass, like, bro, like, I'm gonna tell them, like, y'all, when I tell y'all I gave this whole thing to a, because they let it purpose. Yeah, exactly. It's all about the exterior, which is fucking us up. You know what I'm saying? They want us so focused on exterior shit that, like, we don't even know the inside of a person. You know what I'm saying? We just going off of appearance, which is subjectivity. Objectivity. Subjectivity. Yeah, subjectivity. Where it's like, whichever the one that the women don't like being looked at, that's the way we're looking at our politicians. That's the way we look at people in authority. Like, oh, they look the part, or they look like this, so, you know what I'm saying? That's the way we look at politicians. Don't even know nothing about them. But yeah, it's like, I gave the pictures. I gave, like, pictures of the samples. I gave pictures of what I found on the microscope. Let's see what's in the microscope. I haven't, hold on, let me see. I got something else, hold on. While I'm just sitting up here talking, I could be doing stuff. Alright, hold on. Let's go outside and see if we can get some water on this. See, we can test it a couple different ways. I got some. That way, it ain't faulty. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can cross-check my work. Make sure I ain't just jumping to conclusions. If I got any questions, I got... Where the... Oh, it ain't plugged in. Alright. Oh, shucks. Hold on. Alright, hold on. Let me flip this over. Now that I got the... What is that? 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 Now, no camera trick, no stopping and starting. Y'all seen beginning to end. Me literally just. What is that? Let's flip it over. And no malice. I ain't gonna confirm nor deny nothing. You just have to be here on this one, because if I say anything, they probably just wait for me to say something, and so they can say something. So we ain't gonna say nothing. But what is that? That's what I'm saying, intellectual. You see what I mean? Let's see what else. What else we got? Hold on. See, this one's in the water droplet. That's why it's moving. It's not pinned down. So, oh, okay. Okay, cool. Good. Good. Because, like I said, every time I say certain words, they cut it off. But like I said, oh, it's green. It's green. Look. I think it's green. Yeah, it's green. And whenever I get like questions, that's why I got the microscope, so I can go over there and look and see what's in it. Like, the test is just, that's the buildup. The real evidence is what we looking at on the microscope. Like, what Cat Williams say? Did you know I could see you? It's on your nose. Like, what the? Hold on. See, wait till I get this better microscope, man. We gonna be rocking. We gonna be doing more of this. We're gonna be doing more of this all the time. Like Eddie Murphy song, she likes to party. We're gonna be doing science all the time. They lucky. This just the next microscope I'm getting it zooms in 10 times as much as this one. So all this little stuff I can't see into, I'm gonna be able to see into it. But yeah, so how did they get there? How did they just get there? And when I say how did they get there, how did they get up there? Because they had to have come down, right? They had to, because the reason why I say this is because when it rains, the air pressure drops. So everything falls, okay? So they had to be above us. For me to catch it below myself, this is just physics. To hold out my hand, but go me, the air pressure had to have dropped on there. They had to have come from above me. What just came from but water? So how is this just flying in the sky? Just flying around me. Flying around everybody. What's putting it there? I ain't got no plane. Only logical response is from early morning. I got something easier, easier question then. And I got an easier question. I ain't got no planes, right? I can't fly, right? What is the only thing higher than us besides building? Like, you know what I'm saying? People in planes. People in planes. It ain't like a lifetime supply of this stuff just hanging out there, just sprinkling down, like the trickle down effect. Like, oh, well, just sprinkle a little. We still save some of this for the next 30 years type stuff. But you know what I'm saying? Like, the way nature works, it recycles. And so you got to keep putting it up there. If it keeps coming down here, you know. What up, Rashad? You got to be. Exactly. I'm gonna say it like that. It ain't that many people pooping on planes. All right? It ain't that many people pooping on planes for me to think that, number one, that they would drop it over people. Because if they did, that's some nasty stuff, and we got some extra stuff to talk about. All right? Yeah, I just did a live sample, the live rain thing, live check, so people could see, like, I put on my microscope, so I see what's that. We saw what's going on. But yeah, so what is constantly getting put up there to make this come down? I know I'm not this lucky. How bad was it? No, it's super. I can't find it, but we literally saw something with a face on it. I didn't say I saw it, but I wanted to see. Yeah, he said we saw something with a face on it. Like, yeah. Like I said, just wait till the next upgrade, the next microscope upgrade. It's gonna be. I'm gonna make sure I get one with the camera on this, the little thing on it to show everybody too. But yeah, it's not good. Yeah, it's not good at all. So I'm trying to scale it all the way back to basics. It's like, how would it get up there? You know what I'm saying? It don't fly. You know, I'm sure somebody would have discovered if it could fly or not by now, if they're reporting it on the news. So it can't fly. It don't have a plane. It's not paying for plane tickets, but somehow it's still getting above us. And when it rains, the air pressure drops and it goes on us. In our, breathing vicinity, you know what I'm saying? Our level of elevation. Am I this lucky to every time that I do this, I get the same result of a positive, and then I happen to check it on the microscope and it just happened to be there too? Am I this lucky, or is there some shit going on? I can tell you like this, I'd be the luckiest I've ever been in my life. I'm not that lucky. What is going on? Birds, wind, planes, rain. Yeah, just hopping a ride and just happened to fall right on top of me with this stuff on it, and I just happened to grab it, and it just happened to be there. Like, but it's not happening. It must be like that for me and everybody else that come to the same conclusion. Or what's going on? Because I know me. I know I'm not that lucky. I know something's up. The question is, who is letting it be what's up? You know what I'm saying? Who's letting it be what's up? Like I said, I gave all of this evidence to a investigative journalist. I ain't heard nothing. I did something else too to try to. Oh yeah, I emailed the people. I emailed the department heads all the department heads, the FAA lady, the air quality dude, and the water person, and showed them everything. It's still happening. So now I gotta get up and I gotta go down there myself. I ain't gonna skip out on it to go to work. All right, I did that the first time. You should test your local fast food places water to order food. Yeah, somebody said I should do that too. I'm gonna start doing that too. Like testing different places, stuff, their water. Yeah. But it just got done raining. We just found something in the water, you know what I'm saying? With a face on it. Hold on. Look what this. What is this? What is this? What is this? You see what I'm saying? What are these little colonies? And what is this? You see what I'm saying? Just falling out the sky. We just came back. What is this? Oh, it's red? It's got red and blue? Stop playing. What is this? What is that shit? What in the fuck? What? It's got red and blue lines in it. Oh, wow. Okay. See? Hey. True stranger fiction. Yeah, that's all I came on here to do. Just to see just to do something like this. I ain't really had nothing to talk about. But I wanted to show y'all because it started raining. So I wonder if you could drop something in there and see if anything moves. Let's see. Let's see. Whoops. Talking about that, like, yeah, it moves. There's stuff in here that moves. See? Like these little colonies that just like float off and like they do. I don't know. Like they do stuff. It's hard to see exactly what they do from this. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, when I get to see closer, I might see something else. But like they're floating, they're attached. I don't want to say attaching the stuff, but you know they do like drop alcohol or an oil and see if it. Oh, I don't think I have any. I don't think I have any actually. You know, I think I used the last. One. I had to let. Yeah, I did. I know I did. I used the last album. My bad. Damn, that was a good idea. Mm-hmm. See, so I'm gonna do stuff. I'm gonna do more stuff like that. I got to get back on doing shit like that. But yeah, I caught the vibe to do it. Hopefully to motivate other people to like might want to go check theirs out. You know what I'm saying? And that way, like, if it checks out too, everybody can't be alive. You know what I'm saying? I think like this is the how like you know how they talk about the Renaissance and all that stuff. I think this is what ours is. This is our Renaissance. And the reason why I say that is because I'm gonna pull up the astrology. Hold on, Renaissance. And the reason why I say that is because I'm gonna pull up the astrology. Hold on. Okay. This is sidereal astrology. All right. So this is the Vedic astrology, sidereal astrology. This is like everybody gets an equal piece. It doesn't matter about. It's more like your cosmic soul. Like this is like the level up. You got tropical, and then the level up is like sidereal, and then you got like your lunar mansions and stuff like that, like your houses. So this is your sidereal. All right. Sun is in Taurus. So it's like steady and stable heart. Mercury is dignified right here in Gemini, which is like the best communication that you're gonna get. Okay. The sharpest in business, the sharpest in speech. Like all the spring sales for cars and shit. Why? Right here. Right here. Because they know that people want to talk. And people want to cut a deal, and people are going to try to get a deal. This Mercury is in Gemini 4 times a year. So just watch. Whenever Mercury is in Gemini, how many like car deals go on, or how many like let me come talk to you type of shit go on right here. All right. Mars and Leo. Now think about Mars and Leo is, if you were Leo, Mars is like your disciplinarian state, right? This is like the belt, right? So it like kind of like make things harder or better for you based upon what the sun what the sun says, right? The sun can loosen, the Mars tightens, right? So it's like, as long as you following your heart, like, then Mars, you're not going to have any type of karmic retribution for it being right here, right now, okay? You got the moon in Capricorn, so it's like deep in your subconscious. This is probably like, and it's declining too, so when it declines, it's going to be less, all right? So like, as it's waning, it's in Capricorn, so like, mentally what it's trying to do is like take some of the pressure off of like the negative part of you. You know what I'm saying? Like not being so hard on yourself. Like that's what your emotions and your soul is trying to do. All right, Pluto and Capricorn. This is like your destructive planet right here. This is like the destroyer planet, because Pluto finishes off everything that Uranus starts. All right. So everything Capricorn is getting wrecked right now. All the goats that they talking about is getting wrecked right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's in retrograde, so it's kind of like, it's kind of letting them breathe a little bit, and then it's going to go back and keep on wrecking. Like, all right, Saturn, your planet of restriction, your body, all right, the matter, all right, it's in Pisces. So by, no, okay. So by it being in Pisces, it means I believe, right? Jupiter rules over Pisces and Sagittarius. It rules over like a childish mind and a mature mind. So James the Younger and James the Elder, talking about Pisces and Sagittarius when you grow up. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Neptune is dignified. It's because it deals with spirituality and discerning the real from fake and belief. Pisces is about discerning real from fake, or highs and lows, noticing and combining and repelling opposites. You know what I'm saying? It's like building. It's like if you're building yourself, you want to combine stuff that's really good with what you got going on, right? But if it's detrimental, then you would take it apart. Good and evil. You know the difference between good and evil. Those are trying to build up and unite and connect stuff, and to separate stuff. That's just one interpretation. So there's now this one's the tropical. This one's like the one that everybody knows over here. Saturn is in Aries. It deals with like bucking back, right? So if this is the system and this is bucking, it's bucking at the system. So the system is, we're poking holes into the system. What up, Melon? So Saturn is the fall, so it's not quite as strong. So it's kind of like a boxer dazing his opponent. This is what's going on, right? And the Neptune in Aries, the spirituality in the I am, right? It's kind of like breaking through the illusion barrier. All right. Venus is dignified in Taurus. Taurus is the bull. Taurus represents the chief. It represents the alpha, like Alpha and Omega. It's the bull with the two horns. You see, like a defender. You know, it's like a lion, but not in the jungle. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything. It's like a gentle lion, except the fangs is on his head. You know what I'm saying? It's like the wall. It's like the wall. It's like something that's, you know what I'm saying, like the phalanx wall from, you know what I'm saying, 300. That's why she holds Venus, Ma'at, Isis, life is sacred to her, the bulls, because she knows when she activates the bulls, and they say the buck stops here, this is what they mean. The buck stops here. You know what I'm saying? All right, so Uranus, change, all right? It's on the back leg, so it's like a gentle decline. It's like change in, it could be a change within her bulls. It could be a change from the old bulls to the new bulls. It could be a change, but there's a change going on in leadership right here, okay? A change in leadership. And it's been going on because it's at 28 degrees. So there's changes in leadership going on right now. Okay? Jupiter is exalted in Cancer. Cancer deals with intuition. And Jupiter deals with the higher mind. So the higher mind and intuition is kind of like a dynamic duo. You see what I'm saying? Because if you can see things in 30 different ways, right? That's a pretty decent amount for that. You know what I'm saying? In our baby steps, you know what I mean? It's nothing to scoff at. I'll show you, Melanie. It's not really a scoff at. Somebody that sees 5 different ways. So you see 6 times as many, right? But what if his 5 ain't in your 30? Then you combine that with the intuition, time, space, control, trust, faith, you know what I'm saying? seeing farther. Is you can't really beat it. This is like the synergy mode right here, right? And it's just entering in. So we got a whole year of like nothing but good cosmic synergy when it comes to using your higher mind and going with your intuition. All right, Mercury in Cancer. Speaking how you feel. Okay, this is like past the contracts. Past this is something that money came by right here. All right, Mars and Leo, same thing. You know, anything that's attacking your heart, you're more likely to buck off than not. You know what I'm saying? You're more likely to take a stance for the heart, not just go off on somebody, but you're more self-assertive when it comes to matters of the heart. The moon in Aquarius. The moon in the top of the heart. Okay? Deals with, Aquarius deals with like humanitarianism. All right? Reaching more for the group than for yourself. It's a change in ambition, a change in will. Okay? It's a change in the direction of fire in your heart. Like, where is it pointing? Is it pointing to the lion? Well, me, I gotta get it. I gotta have it because I gotta shine. I gotta be like the sun, type. But Aquarius, it's like that, but instead of it being me, it's like we. It's like us. All right. So instead of all that force, all that light being in the front of the pack, the light more so now is going to shift into the back of the pack and the bottom part of the pack. You see what I'm saying? And so instead of pulling something, you're pushing it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this, and Pluto in Aquarius is like what our old goals were compared to what our new goals are. All right. Old goals were, new goals are. All right. Because Pluto is the destructive planet and it's destroying the old, Million Man March, Jim Crow, all of that shit. All that old stuff that just didn't fit with us this go round is getting destroyed. We still take the essences of like togetherness. We still take the essence of like unity. We still take the essence of like science, knowledge, community. We still take all that pureness out of it, but we take it and we rebuild it into something for us. You see what I'm saying? So that's what this is when we talk about Pluto being a destructive planet. It's taking the pure goodness out of the concept and reestablishing it into like digging its roots into now. You see what I'm saying? So just like our direction, like some of our direction might be to go and get the truth. So everybody's going to get the truth. And now that we have the truth, what are we going to do with it? Since we're up here sharing it, it's because in Aquarius, instead of gatekeeping it, how the old people did it, you know what I'm saying? Gatekeeping it, doing all this other stuff, we're sharing it. You see what I'm saying? We're taking the essence of seeking the truth and we're just sticking it back into a different set of like what we're trying to accomplish now. You see? And since pretty much everybody but us know it, this is just us getting up to speed. You know what I'm saying? This is just us getting back up to speed on what used to be. Like, the system is a one-sided, open-ended system that they want us to agree to. Instead of us realizing that, like, they need our permission to even run this system. You see what I'm saying? And once we know that it's a one-sided system, like, all we got to do is just look for the other side. We just look for the, what's a divinely gifted? If y'all played arcade games back in the day, there's like this, like little quarter receiver. There's like this little clip, this metal clip where the quarter hits and it goes down, pushes down and gives you credit. But if you can grab that little clip and pull it like this, you can get free credits. We're just trying to look for that little clip to keep pulling it down. And that's what we're doing with the knowledge. That's what we're doing when we try to show everybody all this different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Trying to show everybody the little clip to pull down to get extra credits. You see? So that's what the climate is as far as like what's going on. So there's your tropical. So if you vibe pretty much like if you vibing high, this is right. This is because of this. If you and your higher self, you just vibing like just going with the flow, like this is a serene feeling. Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell y'all about this about Mars and okay. So this deals with the blood, Mars, and this deals with the heart, right? So this is dealing with like the circulation, like a new flow of blood, which is like consciousness, thought, power, like everything's getting purified from your heart. Like I forgot to say, it's like you're getting transformed right here. Like you know what I'm saying? The more we've taken care of ourselves, and like it all starts up here. Don't think it's got to be diet and kale or quinoa or whatever. All right, it's this first. Thoughts first. This right here is you really grooving if you really up there like that right now. Okay. And this right here is pumping all of that throughout your system. Like if you look at this, there's your blood. It's pumping everything through your heart, which is where God sits, right? So it's pumping from right there where God sits, right? You're in your higher self. You're trusting your intuition. You're speaking how you feel, not just to make a deal. All right, all of that's being flowed right now, and revamping, like revitalizing. You're like, they doing what I wanted them to do. Oh, okay, yeah. Here, let me flow some of this essence throughout the bloodstream, because a little bit can go a long way. Like you know what I'm saying. It only take a little bit, and one atom, you can see what happens. The energy of what an atom can do. All right. So just to release that, you see what I'm saying? That's like this, because this is your mind, all right? This is also your mind. This is Cancer's I feel, so it deals with all the water in your body, your soul, your mind, your heart. You know what I'm saying? The plasma that it floats in, right? And it's being pumped in right here. All right? So your analytical ability, your communication ability, your ability to connect things, your childlike mind, okay, the bloodstream, and your heart, just all in this right here, okay. And since the moon is in Aquarius, am I right? Yeah, okay, I remember that right. Okay, and since the moon is in Aquarius, it's ankles, all right. You're gonna notice better balance, and it deals with the top part of the heart. All right, so wisdom, all right, community, family, stuff like that. Okay. What up, Nine? See, this is I don't want to say it like that. All right, so when you start to notice things get choppy and tense, like it's probably to pull it. You know what I'm saying? It could. Just watch out where you're getting pulled from. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you knew that you were getting pushed and pulled everywhere, and that every move that you thought you were making, you were not making of your own, one might find it better to take smaller steps. Okay? As soon as you lift a foot off the ground, that's all. Everything else, if you looked at it like that, like as soon as you took a foot off the ground, you had no control over whatever happens until you put both feet back on the ground. One might find it better to take smaller steps. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, if they're trying to jerk us through excitement or whatever on this knee-jerking thing, you know, before we lift our foot off the ground, let's, you know, just to have that understanding, you know, we'll say to have that understanding, like it, y'all know what I'm trying to say. I keep on repeating it, but you know what I'm saying? I don't want to like tell nobody how to think, but just be aware of how big your steps are when you're walking. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they know that their whole little sham is going up right here, right there in the cosmos. Pluto in Capricorn, all this stuff's got to come down. You know what I'm saying? We'll take what's good in essence. We're knocking down the stuff that doesn't, all the uneven stuff, all the imbalanced stuff. And then over here, the humanitarian, all right, the moon and Pluto. So the crown and the foundation that's lined up through the heart, right there. Making your heart stand up straight like that. Because if the sun's in the middle, on the Sephiroth tree, like the tree of life, right? You got Earth, then you got the moon, then you got the sun, then you got Pluto. All right? Boom. And since it goes through the heart, it goes from the bottom, it goes from Taurus through Aquarius, boom, north, south. And you standing up straight, stable like a bull. All right. Face of a man with what? A man of wisdom, stability, grounded like a bull. For the heart of a lion and the sight of an eagle. To look at things consciously, the sight of the eagle. To see things far away, make good decisions, not get lost in your emotions. Swift application of force. So like you make the decision, you make it. You know what I'm saying? You got the vision, you see it through. Let's see, Pat, you got the light, you got the torch, you got the juice. That you using the juice, you're using the torch, using the light to go through there. And it even says something. What is the book? Damn. Because I quote this too. I can't remember. It says, those with farther sight, excuse me, those who can see farther than others, those who got farther sight, to the ones who can't see as far as the person may look at the decisions they make as being like wrong, but it's just because they can't see as far as you can. And therefore, like, it's something along the lines of like the man that has the sight, that has the vision, that makes the decisions, like, they're going to make sure that it gets done. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to see it through. And it's only the ones that, like, it's like only the ones that can't see it and are doubtful are like the ones that like criticize the vision or something like that. Something along those lines. But it has something to do about seeing things as farther than the next person. Like a kid that goes, I know how to do it, I know how to do it. He's like, okay. And then they get stuck. You know what I'm saying? You already know how to do it. But somebody with less vision might want to do it a certain way, but like when they get stuck, like, okay, that's about having the sight. But yeah, that's shoot straight up. All right. Moon, the foundation, the crown, from the rooter to the tutor. All right. The rooter, the foundation, the root to the tutor, the crown, the top. Both in Aquarius, both dealing with your heart, both dealing with the air in your heart, the spirit in your heart, the wisdom. You say wisdom. You can say the one that the one that knows your emotions, that holds the water, your desires, your, what is it, belief, desire, and feelings. Yeah. So it's got your hopes and dreams in there and everything. All right. Right here. What's this? Oh, okay. Yeah, nah, I'd maybe do that a different day. But yeah. But this is the way the energy is today, pouring out onto the earth. And apparently they didn't think it was gonna go well in their favor today, so it started raining. See what I'm saying? Maybe we were out too much, the children of the sun. Because I noticed some freaky stuff when I was outside. Like, when the clouds was going, and when I say that, y'all know what I mean. Like, all right, so when the clouds was going, I was outside, but it wouldn't cloud up. It was like the sun was beaming that stuff out the sky, G. Just beaming. And it said for them 3 days that I had showed y'all when I took the picture, like it said, like Monday, Tuesday was supposed to be rainy. I'll show it to y'all again, just in case. All right, there's the first picture. There's the second picture. It was sunny these days I was outside. It said 80%. It didn't rain a drop. It didn't rain a drop. All right. It was only this morning. We'll say a little bit Friday, because I can't remember. But I do know that these days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, wasn't a lick of water. You see what I'm saying? I feel like the sun was just beaming it out the sky. And like I said, the clouds, they was trying to get them going for a couple of days. And I guess today it finally happened for them. But due to the self-assertiveness, I think the Aries, like the bucking back against the system, against the material, it's like, I think we're creating, what is it called, a resonance wave. We're like doing like this to the bridges, doing like this to the buildings. Like in the Matrix, how it like rippled and then it broke. Like we're making the ripples with sound and vibration, like with our knowledge. The way we walk around here now, knowing instead of believing. You know what I'm saying? It does stuff. It does stuff. Like if you look and you look around you and you look how you used to walk in the world 20 years ago, 10 years ago, and look today. It's because we're those who are aligning higher are aligning higher. You know, their aura's going up. Like I say, women naturally do this, I think. Because when they stop the cycle, there's no more need to bobble up and down. They just go straight up. You know what I'm saying? I think they're down here for us, honestly. The more I look into it. But it's like just the way the environment is. You see what I'm saying? Just the way the environment is. Like things don't move us too much. Like the wind can't knock us over like how we used to be when we were kids. We're not easily moved by, like, we're not desensitized. We're just well aware of what's being shown to us. Like, oh yeah, I've seen that before. Oh yeah, I've seen that concept before. You see what I'm saying? It's like, and I think just by, I don't want to call it a fun house, but like down here, if it was like a fun house, what is it called? A haunted house. One of the rules is that they can't touch you. So they try to jump scare you into an accident like Final Destination. You see what I'm saying? And it could be just so much as questioning your mental. Are you sure about that? Now, you know what I mean? Now your mind and your whole decision, everything just jumped off into traffic. And you know what I'm saying? We don't look at it like that. But if you step back and you look at it and put it in those type of contexts, look how serious your mental stability means. You see what I'm saying? You look and see how important that is not to be shaken off of your mentality. You look and see how important that is not to be shaken off of your mentality. They'll whip it up. They got some ideas, but they'll whip it up. They got some ideas, but they go to. Oh, now okay. I had to close my phone and open it back up for the prompt to pop up. Sorry. I had to close my phone and open it back up for the prompt to pop up. Sorry. Some people's kids, man. Stay out my phone. Like why would there need to be a step like that? Apple juice. Cranberry juice. I was gonna make me some like blackberry, blueberry, apple stuff. But yeah, so if we look at it like that, right? Like if we look at our mind, it's like valuable. Like how quick will we be to like guard it? You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, if the jump scare is just, are you sure? It's a lot more jump scares down here than what I thought. See what I'm saying? That's why there's no religion greater than truth, because the truth is the truth. How you gonna get mad at the truth? So y'all got any questions? I really just came on to do the water thing, so no. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off then. What up, Intrinsic? I'm just about to get off, shit. I just did a live thing with the water, with the rainfall. So yeah, and then we looked in the microscope and seen some stuff. So, but yeah, I ain't doing. I'll probably get on a little later. Catch you next time. Yeah, I was about to say catch you next time, G. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Love y'all. Nine's up. I should.